Hey everybody, and welcome.
Hey, welcome to TFT Tarot for Today, Divine Dabblings with
Oberon.
and me, Banshee.
Hi everybody, happy hour.
It may be happy hour, but we're still creeping it real around
We're creeping
here.
it real for sure.
For
That's
Halloween.
Whoops.
Merwin, you took the words right out of my mouth. Mercury retrograde. It's been such a bad one. I do think that plays a role in some of what's going on with our
It's getting to the point
issues.
now where I can just do one little simple thing like drop something on the floor and I'm sure it's Mercury retrograde.
Well, it's a great excuse for at least 4 or 5 weeks?
I just think it's
3 times a year?
I just think it's driving my rage this time. It just seems like this one really seems to irritate me. Sorry.
But this isn't about that. This is happy hour.
That's right.
Welcome everybody to happy hour.
It
Let's
has been rough.
forget all that Mercury retrograde stuff for a while, so long as our computer at least allows. And we'll get on with the show.
Right, on our last stream, we had buffering problems, which we were sure maybe had a small part of Mercury retrograde.
Yeah, Marcia, I don't blame you. I don't know if we had just shut down and went through the trouble of starting again, if it really would have made a difference. It just
Not
seemed
sure.
like it was bad that night for whatever reasons, whether it was YouTube or whether it was the internet in general.
I'm thinking it was YouTube. I know that our producer and our son in our first year, we had these problems too, and he indicated that sometimes if there's a particular YouTube event, I don't know if it's a sporting event or whatever it might be, and drawing such heavy traffic, thousands, tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands, millions of views, it may really clog YouTube down. So it did seem like it happened to us once or twice way back a couple years ago. We got an Ethernet cable, which supposedly was going to help it, but we don't know. So anyway,
We don't know.
we don't know.
But onward and upward, and we are using for our collective reading again. This is Colette Baron Read Day. We're going to be using her tarot too. So it's postcards from Spirit. We'll get a message from Spirit today, which Mr. O will pull out of here.
All right.
Kind of pulled this out for the Halloween season. All right. Mr. O.
I see you put the tempting, I don't like it,
I
but
did.
I'll
I
eat
put
it,
the candy corn.
corn.
You can't resist candy.
I don't like it, but I'll eat it. Okay, I like it enough to eat. There you go. Not to seek, necessarily.
Can you read it?
Oh, I don't know. I can't ever read these. They're so faint.
Well,
like a ghostly message.
let's see what the ghostly message might be. You shine brightly. I believe that is what it says.
Okay.
So I saw the S there. It's either you smile brightly or you shine brightly.
We could take either of them.
That's right. So, hey, dearest you, all your prayers are heard and mirrored back to you from the unseen realms. Be grateful. Praise things before they manifest, and always ask for the highest good. When you plead and beg, that will bring you only more reasons to plead and beg. Instead, offer your prayers as sacred gifts, as a testament to your faith in a higher power. Open up and let Spirit move through you and comfort you. Add meditation as a way to become empty, so you will be ready to be filled with inspired epiphanies, peace, understanding, and joy. In this moment, your prayers are being answered for the highest good of both you and all life. Sometimes what you pray for is not supposed to happen for you, and your prayers will be intently answered in surprising ways. At this moment, we are listening intently to your prayers and want you to know that your highest good is our number one priority.
Woohoo!
All is well. So
Very nice.
that's our happy message for today.
And I'm enjoying some of the chat about Mercury retrograde. Everyone's pretty tired of it. I like Merwin's thought, now it's my turn. I think I saw that on Facebook somewhere too. Very cool.
All right. So we're going to be using Colette Baron Reed's Good Tarot today. The Good Tarot. Which is good. She
good.
only reads them upright, and that's the way we read them for happy hour, so it's appropriate. All is going according to plan. All right. So, hey, I've got a list. Has
when
anybody...
is the Mercury retrograde gone?
Monday. Monday. It's mentioned on my Material Matters show tomorrow.
Yes.
So stay tuned for
Don't
that.
know the exact hour, but Monday. So
Yes. I can hardly wait. But of course, it still takes a week or so to kind of right itself again.
Yeah.
But I almost always just feel the instant relief of knowing it's done.
Well, when I think of other parts of my life where people have had to have communications, hi, Mila. It couldn't come sooner.
All right. Yeah, it's been rough. It's been rough, I think, on everybody. And I do think it's affected emotions as well this time.
I don't know astrologically, but it seems to me like sometimes when certain planets are moving in between really vital aspects, it might be at that final moment, there's a penultimate or an ultimate moment where its effect is the strongest. And I wonder if that's just before it starts to turn direct.
I don't know. Well, Marcia, you are first. You are first with a happy message. And then Sile, Mama T, Libra Cusp, Merwin, Lena, Mila.
Let's see if we can make some people happy today. No crying out there. Let's try to get happy. We thank you all for your wonderful presence here. You always kind of buoy our hearts a little bit, so we really appreciate
Mr. O is
that.
off to work after. We do have an announcement. Now that a lot of you are here, there will be no happy hour next Saturday because we are doing our Witches Ball event. So we'll be there
We'll
all
be
day.
reading live at the Witches Ball from 9 to 3 p.m.
Yeah, so got to get out the door, set up over there. So,
That's
It's
pretty,
gonna be a
Libra.
day.
I like that, the blue notes. But I get it, blue notes.
Marcia. Look at that. You have the Ace of Air, which of course is the Ace of Swords.
Right, the Ace of Swords.
Which,
And it has this wonderful little Pegasus flying away on it, flying into the clouds.
boy, a Pegasus just looks so bright, and there's just the slightest hint of maybe a little rainbow there. It's basically a card of like, this is a winning time for you, there's a victory coming to you. There's some step forward. There's also this idea too, because it is the Ace of Swords, that you might make an important decision in your life and it will be the right one. It will be a good one. It will lead to good things.
Clearly, this is saying that Spirit is saying, it's time to start something new, something perhaps you've wanted to do, or something that just has suddenly become a clear thing to do. It's really like an undertaking, a project, an achievement. It's goal-oriented. It's really like getting to the point of the matter, with that sword. They're getting to the point of the matter. And I
Yes.
think, that the sword as a vehicle of air has a point of informant. And so the thing is that maybe this is also about you changing things that really inform yourself, inform opinions of yourself, but your esteem and where you're going.
I don't know if I can add anything to it. Also, the Ace of Swords, right. It's a beginning. It's a beginning, too. So whatever this decision or this move or whatever, victory is coming your way, it's only going to lead to even better things because it is a beginning. It's the beginning of positive energy and a positive time. And Sunny is here on my side. You cannot see him. Oh, we got to have a happy Sunny cam, right?
There
we
he
go.
is. Hi,
Say
Sunny.
Hi, Sunny.
Hello there, son man.
So that's what we have. It's awesome. Good card. No. Yeah, you're in the camera now. It's okay. You made it.
So I'm looking at the chat again, and of course we're at the actual bazaar, which is a event happening before the ball.
But we will take photos.
We're going to take photos there, but there will be other New Age or Halloween related kind of things there. I think there's some body massage and lotion people and all that kind of stuff.
Well, hopefully we can maybe take a picture with the organizers or something too,
it
or
would
get
be
their
nice.
picture.
And certainly I'll probably have access to photos from the actual ball later, so I hope to post those, absolutely. Yeah. But if you haven't seen my unboxing video on YouTube where I actually put on my outfit, well, first I unbox it and then I do a cut and then I put it on, and I'm such a mince. I'm just mincing about with my foppish costume and I love it. Sorry.
Anyway, I'm not dressing up quite like Mr. O in style, but I think it'll match nicely. I've got kind of a reddish burgundy and black outfit, so with his scarf thing and his pockets, I think it will look nice. It will look nice.
We have to make sure somebody takes a picture of us.
Yes, well, of course. We can take our own because we have timer on there.
Yes.
So we'll figure it out.
All right.
And, of course, we'll get somebody to help. But anyway, Sile, you are up, I think. Let me double check my list here. Yes, Sile, and then Mama T, Libra, Cuss, Merwin, Lena, and Mila. Got to move around Sunny here for that. Why don't you shuffle first, Mr. O?
Well, it is in our channel, so if you go to the channel, it may be near the top of anything there.
What is it called? Does it say unboxing?
It says Oberon's Unboxing, so you could also possibly search it there in YouTube on our page. Yes, thank you, Mama Teresa. I hope you guys all see it and enjoy it. And Sile, it is your turn, so we're going to pull the one card positive message for you.
And I have to shuffle after, don't forget.
I know.
Sunny here. Sonny, you stay right there. Don't you move. I have my back turned to him, so, havoc could happen. It's always nice to have Sonny around. However, he does present a little bit of logistical issues.
Well, it's kind of better than losing our signal and buffering constantly.
Yes. Let's not even speak of that.
We'll have to go there. Okay, Sile, here's your positive card. Thanks for joining us this morning. And, I need to get that card there. We have the Seven of Fire. So that's the Seven of Wands. And look at this nice unicorn. Unicorn standing literally at the summit. And, in some decks, the Seven of Wands sort of says you have the advantage. You are standing above. You're ready to meet the challenge. And I like that, but I always get the feeling like it does represent the idea that there's some adversity and that you're dealing with that. And that's fine, because some of us are drawn to being, that accomplished, to facing adversity, facing injustice, whatever. But in this card, I feel something a little bit more positive. I feel like they're standing there at the summit because they have achieved. They have actually gone there. And so I'm just saying this is a card really of high accomplishment, that you're no longer facing adversity because you've won.
Sile, I feel this card indicates that you, in some area of your life, Spirit is acknowledging that you are rising above the rest. You are standing out. This is a really positive card in that respect for you. It shows that, if you have any competitors, whether it's in romance, whether it's in, job, whether it's in projects you're working on, creative pursuits, there's some way you are standing out, and Spirit's acknowledging your stand out mindset too, because, it's not just, it's also mind over, your environment. And you're not going to let the everyday things get you down. You stand above it all.
And Sile, I would also say too that this card it's not just like a unicorn standing at the summit at the pinnacle, but it's a unicorn that has this what looks like a wonderful embroidered or whatever tapestry or thing over them, and just denotes royalty to me. So it's just really saying, you're the best.
I didn't see your question till after we had already started, but the thing is that you could ask a question, but this is more of a general, like you could just keep it
You're
general
welcome.
sometimes. Love, career, you want to focus on, and we could, relate the positive message to that. But otherwise, we just do a general positive message from spirit.
Right.
So I apologize, but you can kind of see how this would apply to, whatever area of life you may have had a question about. It's saying, right now, this is your time to shine and stand out, and stand. And also, I would say this too. This isn't about adversity per se in my mind today. This is about, though, standing up for what you believe in, though. It's just a matter, too, that you are ready and willing to stand up for your art, your craft, to battle for a lover in a relationship, whatever the case may be, you're ready to stand up for yourself.
Well, I wanted to make that distinction with this version of the Seven of Wands per the normal one, where clearly there is, to me, like I said, a sense of adversity. You're always in charge, but you're there with others who are conflict. This one sort of talks differently to me. It just says you're really rising to your ultimate level, or you have risen there.
Hey, Mama Luna. Good
Hi,
to
Mama
see
Luna.
you. Good morning.
So I hope you appreciate that, Cele. Thank you. And as you know, we handle more detailed questions on our regular live streams.
Right.
So maybe we'll see you there too.
Alrighty. So, Mama T, it is your turn. And then after Mama T is Libra Cusp, Merwin, Lena, Mila, and Mama Luna. I think I got everybody. All right.
Here's our Sun Man again. Hello, Sun Man. Hello there. Sunny, Hagrid is saying hi to you. Look into the camera and say hi to that.
Aw.
Hi. Meow, meow, meow. Hope you're enjoying Hagrid very much.
Cats need to be happy during happy hour, too.
Well, thanks, Mama Luna. My turn again?
Oh, okay, Mama Luna.
So are we doing kind of our general poll for Mama T, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, already. Did you already shuffle?
Yeah.
Oh, I see. Okay. Yes, that's our little fur baby.
That's your phone.
Where?
Something's on vibrate, and it's vibrating.
Okay,
Is
well,
it my
my
phone?
phone is in the kitchen.
Well, maybe it's mine, but I didn't think I had my volume down.
If you don't believe me.
Okay, whatever. Hey, we're back. Sorry.
I'm sorry. I had a message from my workplace
Looks
and I
like
had to
another
answer it.
Mercury retrograde thing.
It's probably Mercury retrograde. They might think that I'm supposed to be there now, and my impression is that I'm supposed to be there at noon. So I guess I want to check my schedule
Which
real
is
quick.
always his schedule, but
It's pretty much always my schedule. But go on with the card. You can show it, even if you don't see it here.
okay, well, sheesh.
It's
Okay,
showing,
so for
even if you
Mama
don't see
T,
it.
I know, I'm just trying to, we have the Queen of Water, which is Mama T, the Queen of Cups. So, Spirit is acknowledging your efforts to, to balance and harmonize your emotions, and also for the things that you do to lift the spirits of others. Spirit recognizes that you are at a powerful time right now where you could even support others, who may not be doing so well. So that's, I think, the message of the Queen of Water, which, of course, is the Queen of Cups.
Okay, I would just say, too, that this is a time of emotional stability for yourself. Spirit is saying to have more unstirred waters, not shaken nor stirred, but just sort of silent waters. And just to feel the emotional resonance of calmness is what Spirit wants you to feel at this time. And I apologize for being slightly distracted. I apparently have a situation where people think I'm supposed to be at work, and I don't believe that's true. So hopefully I will find that that is true. Oh, dear.
Nope, I guess he messed up again. So,
I did.
all right, well, what
How
are you
did
going
that
to do?
happen? Now I'm really off my game.
I know.
I'm going to have to call them.
All right, well, you know what? Can I just continue?
Of course you can. The camera's set for you. See?
Okay, so go ahead. And we will just continue. Sorry about that. This is definitely a Mercury retrograde moment. So, but we're just going to move on with happy hour, even with me, if you guys don't mind. I know. Oh, no. Well, it happens from time to time. And, I would just say in our profession, I didn't have to deal with it as much because I was a person whose job revolved around a set schedule every week. But when you work a public desk, sometimes they change your schedule a lot. And so that's what ended up happening here. He might have noticed that he was working day, but maybe they switched it, or later, but maybe they switched it along the way. Sometimes things come up and they switch it on you, and you have to keep looking at your schedule because it can mess you up. So let's move on with the Queen of Water here. And I just want to say, Mama T, that this is a time where, maybe you haven't been feeling it. I know you've had some, issues. We've talked about it on the other shows with some dreams and different things happening. But right now, Spirit is saying this is a time where your emotions and your ability to manage them is strong, So do the things that are very, very important to you and that, will help you balance those emotions. But also, I think sometimes when we reach out to others and we're there for them when they need support, it does a lot also to balance ourselves, Get a lot of good from doing that. So consider that as well. Did you just throw this at me?
I did.
Did you want to say anything about the Queen of Water?
I'm sorry. I thought I already did.
Oh, no. I don't know. I don't remember.
I did.
For Mama T? Okay.
Yes,
All right. Okay. So, that's what we have for you, Mama T. Good
And I
luck with
apologize to everybody because now my game is a little bit altered. I apparently just totally screwed up. I'm so used to my schedule allowing me to be here on Saturday mornings that I didn't realize it had been switched around. So now I'm wondering what's going to happen when I go in.
that. Yeah. Well, I think you need to talk to them because...
I am.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
The phone's not here now, but I
Well, Libra, you are up. And I'm going to let Mr. O call down. I will shuffle first this time again.
Okay.
And you can calm down. Take a breath. Be happy.
Right. Calm down.
Drink coffee.
There's more coffee, too.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
hopefully it'll be okay. I mean, it's all Mercury retrograde, that's for sure. I don't think my boss is likely to take that as a good excuse, though.
No, I think not. And if only this was the first time, but it's not. Anyway. All right. Libra. Shuffle, Mr. Owen, relax. Sunny. Sunny is just all over me here. Wow, hey, well, it's Queenie time. It's Queen of Air now, the Queen of Swords, Libra.
Which is great for an air sign, yeah.
What, right. And, wow, the Queen is somebody who is very analytical, a little bit sometimes on the serious side. Spirit is saying this is a time for you to get serious about some things in your life and make some wise decisions. And Spirit is saying you are ready. You are more than ready to tackle that.
And I think, too, that this is the sense of saying that everyone is really going to like how you're handling these things. If it's about ordering situations, ordering things in your life, ordering things in your relationships with people, most people are going to really want to give you a sense of berth, wide berth, to do it because they feel like what you're doing is important and you're what they've been waiting for to do that, to make these decisions and to put these plans in motions. It's not an idle thought on your part. They just sort of feel they're like, it's like what Banshee said, a sense of analysis.
Right, and we have, of course, the owl prominent here, which the owl is, about wisdom and making wise decisions, wise choices, and operating. So also Spirit is saying, hey, we're always ready and willing to connect with you, but this is a time you need to use your analytical, logical brain to sort things out.
See you tomorrow, too. I'm glad you like that.
Yep, that's what we have for you, Libra.
You're
Good
welcome.
luck with that. All right, Merwin, you are up. Let's see what's going on with Merwin. You want to shuffle first this time?
Didn't I last time?
Well, I shuffled twice in a row.
I did too earlier. During that
Got
point
it.
when all the bad things started to happen.
Aww. Mr. O, your day is bound to improve.
Oh, you mean I'm
after
actually
you
going to
deal with your boss.
get a good breakfast or lunch somewhere? And to top it all off, I have what will possibly be a long Zoom meeting this evening when I come back, starting maybe around 6 o'clock, and I might be in that for a few hours.
He's going to the Parliament
of the
World
World's Religions. And it's a big exhibition. There's going to be hundreds of workshops or displays to see.
Oh, yeah, cut them.
No, you told me to shuffle first.
Oh, whoops. Yeah, now who's forgetting? Who's off the game now?
Okay, I'm just gonna...
All right, I'm almost ready. All right, Mr. O. And the card for Merwin. Wow. Hey, We have the King of Fire here. We've just upgraded from the Queens. Well, I don't know. That's debatable.
From your lips.
But at any rate, the King of Fire is awesome because the King of Fire just shows this is a really passionate time for you right now. I think this is a time for you to really immerse yourself into the things that, that excite you, that bring you excitement, whether it's, a romance starting, whether it's your job, or whether it's just your creative pursuits, your spiritual pursuits.
I'm struck by that radioactive heart of
Yeah.
whoever deity that's there. There's that certain kind of picture in Christian lore where Jesus has this crowned heart and there's...
Right.
And so I'm thinking this speaks to compassion strongly, but it's a different kind of compassion. It's not necessarily about the human compassion, for other people. It may be really strongly elevated to this avatar type level. And that's the King of Wands, the King of Fire, because he is so magnanimous, so much an aspect of the sun god, the sun deity, somebody that makes everybody comfortable, a disarming personality.
He has a lot of charisma. And so I feel this is a time where you can really stand out. There's we talked about somebody shining earlier, but this is a time to really stand out as well. And people will really see just the enthusiasm and the passion that resonates from you. It's awesome. I like it, Merwin. Anything else?
No, I think it really does talk to the idea of communication in the sense of the kind of people, personality, or mindset of somebody, like I said, who makes everybody feel comfortable. Somebody who can really reach out and disarm people, make people want to talk to them, make people feel like you already know them.
Yeah.
Kindness.
It's awesome. I just think it's a great card for today. I think that too, it's saying you're at the top of your game right now. Really, you are.
Yeah. It just really looks like a lot of accomplishment too, just by being a king. Kings are kind of in control of their world.
So a lot of us are kings or queens for the day today. All right, let's move on to Lena, and then we have Mila and Mama Luna. Well, Mama Luna said no reading. That's right.
Alrighty. Hey, Sun Man, are you still hanging out there with us?
Oh, there is no doubt.
Creeping it real.
He gave me up. He's now leaning in. I was just going to say he gave me just enough room to shuffle, and now he took it away.
So, you can catch us again on Sunday with Banshee's Material Matters. We're both in our chat room sipping coffee and discussing the reading. And also, we will be live streaming tomorrow too.
Well,
2 to 4.
yes, we will.
Okay, Lena, so we're going to give you your positive note. Positive card.
So, now that we realize they can change up his schedule sometimes to work Saturday mornings.
And then I should be looking at my schedule weekly.
Well, that's
I looked at it, I just assumed it was the same as it always was.
That's not even the issue, but we might have to move happy hour from time to time. That's the issue. So we will have to do that occasionally. Oh, wow, look what came up again. Well, Lena, we've got a similar message to the first reading we did. The Ace of Air, which is the Ace of Swords. So this is a time for forward movement. This is a time also for you to, Spirit is saying that this is a time for,
Well, it's time for you to actually pick up the sword metaphorically
okay.
to suggest that if you have a particular goal, if there's a situation, an objective, a task, work-related or otherwise, you are being told by Spirit that you really just need to level up to that, to take it in hand and go forth and do it. And Spirit is actually saying that, you're augmented by doing this, that this is really the role you should be doing.
Now is the time. This is a time that any moves that you make, any decisions you make, will probably end up being very successful. This is a time that, success is on your side, victory is on your side. So the moves that you make are just, charged with that victorious energy. Wow. 2 Ace of Swords. That's really nice, actually. I like it. And also the Ace of Swords is, like I said, the swords cards we're getting today often speak about using the logical part of your brain, the analytical side of your brain, as opposed to the more spiritual aspects of self. So this is a time to really think logically and make appropriate decisions. And hey, it's a good card. It's a great card. Good luck with that, Lena.
All right, thank you, Lena.
And Mila is up. I'm moving Sunny off of my list so I can see that. And then we're done. And then it's our readings.
All right.
All right.
So am I shuffling first?
Yeah, I'll go ahead. Yeah.
What about Estelle?
When did Estelle come in? Nobody told me. Hey, Estelle. I didn't even see you there. We'll do a single card for you. Sorry, I missed you.
Check to make sure
We
there's
had a
nobody
little
else
bit of
you missed.
excitement here. If there's anybody else I missed, let me know.
Doesn't look like it.
Okay.
And you're welcome, Lena. Hope to see you tomorrow, maybe.
All right. Ooh.
Transformation, number 13.
Death. Well,
A
see,
big change.
right there it says it all. So Mila, you are due for some major changes coming your way. Whether they're planned or not, they will be good. It will be good for you. And Spirit just wants to acknowledge this moment in time that this is going to be transformational for you.
It could be that something dramatically has to end or change in order for something new to begin. There's always that dichotomy of a binary kind of thing. Something really dramatically changing, but something dramatically beginning. Or within the roots of what was left behind or what had to go, something new can emerge. So transformation is profound because you have to also incorporate those ideas about the nature of life, the nature of cycles of time, things like that. Because if you can't go through time, then you can never really change.
It's just a perfect card for you in that if you've been thinking about change in your life, if you've been thinking about making a major move of some sort, whether it's in career, whether it's a physical move somewhere, whatever the case may be, I think Spirit is saying, this is the time. This is the time. You may have to, like Mr. O alluded to, there may be things that you have to be willing to let go of or move past now. But you are transforming, and your life is changing so much, that you can let that easily go with love, so you can move on to become the butterfly you were always meant to be.
And I look in the figure's hands there, and maybe it's a butterfly, maybe it's leaves swirling around, maybe it's seeds that are suddenly sprouting into growth. And remember, sometimes we plant seeds at the dark time of the year, or we put them into the cold, dark ground, another symbol of being put away from us. But we wait, we believe, and we give it energy or love, and it emerges. And so the thing is that anything you want to do, you can do. You just have to figure out how to plan for it, of course.
Well, remember what the postcard from Spirit said today that I read in the beginning, Mila. You want that job abroad, act like it is already, you have it, and just be grateful and thank Spirit already for the opportunity to transform. And that's what we have for you. Hey,
thank you.
Nice card. All right, it's Ecel's turn. Sorry, I almost missed you, Estelle.
So hopefully you're just there waiting. We're going to go ahead and pull that card for you.
Was I supposed to let you shuffle first?
No, I did the last time.
Ah, okay. I kind of thought so, but I'm a little fuzzy at this point. All right, there you go.
You're very welcome.
So again, happy hour will be canceled for sure next week, because we do have an event we're going to, that Witches Ball, where we will be doing readings at, and so we'll take the week off. I don't think we're going to reschedule that one, but should we have to reschedule a happy hour in the future because of work schedules, we will do that. All
right. It could always be a little later in the day on
Yeah.
Saturday.
Absolutely.
4 o'clock, something like that.
Okay. We have for Acel, it's the 9 of Fire, which is the 9 of Wands. And it's interesting, this interpretation of the card is far different from ones that I generally see for the 9 of Wands, wouldn't you say? But I would say that, so you are prepared for whatever Spirit is saying. You are right now prepared to receive whatever blessings are coming your way. And sometimes blessings come in a variety of ways. Sometimes we don't realize certain things that happen in our life, which may on the surface look negative, actually were blessings in disguise. So however these blessings come to you, you are ready to receive them.
Well, it's the 9 of Wands, and there's a sense of satisfaction, but there's also a sense of still waiting for something else. It's sort of like expectation, but a realization that some things have happened, some things have become clear, that maybe we understand more about the nature of our universe in a way and what our role is in it. In the traditional deck, the person sort of sits there and they have a sense of acceptance, and maybe to some it might be a little bit more of a wariness. But I'm saying for this card, we're letting the wariness go away, and we're saying that there's satisfaction, but there's still a sense of calm expectation that we're still waiting for something to manifest, and we just are learning our patience quotient with that.
And the other aspect to this card, which maybe does speak a little bit about adversity, but what Spirit also says is, you are tough enough, you are strong enough to weather any storms that come your way as well. Your experiences leading up to this point in time in your life has made you very, very strong. And I think that's what we have for you, Asal. Good luck with that.
Yes, thank you so much, and thank you everyone else.
Wow, Mr. O. I think I'm going to pull a card for you. Let's see what I get. I'm sure it'll be very happy. All right. I did shuffle. I did.
Oh my goodness. Well, it really does fit me in a way, because the thing is that it's probably harkens more to the old style Nine of Wands, the sense of a little bit of pain, but feeling like you can shoulder it and kind of work ahead towards the prize. Because that's really what I think is true between both of them, is that there is a prize and you do need to keep your eye on the prize.
Basically it's saying that Spirit is saying that, you have endured this in the past. You've gone through this before. You know what to expect. And so you will come out of this stellar.
Shiny.
Shiny, sparkly.
All right.
Well, I can't imagine what you're going to get for me.
Okay.
And you're welcome, Mila. Aw. It's so cute.
I think I know what happened a little bit with my work schedule thing, but we'll talk about that in a minute.
Yes, let's. Well, you were supposed to pull this and pick them up, but
Okay.
I guess now look what I did.
Spirit was talking to both of us. Five of Air, the Five of Swords.
Yeah, how are we going to make that happy?
Well, because it really is about dancing above the lesser birds. What it could be saying is that in order to achieve things, it would be better to assimilate those energies. And so in the normal Five of Swords, the person is sort of capturing all the swords and banishing the others. This person here is deciding that maybe what they're capturing is that actual essence of the cards, which is striving to do more, perhaps, and trying to be mindful of others' feelings.
This is, Crystal, or Crystal, we don't do, we could just generally throw a card, but this is our happy hour. We're giving positive messages from Spirit today. Tomorrow at our live stream from 2 to 4 p.m., we can answer any question you might have, so you might want to check us out then. But we'd be happy to pull a card for you today as a positive message.
If you want
Spirit.
us to have a general idea that it's about relationships or your career, we can do that.
The Five of Air, I just wanted to say one thing. You're right. That's very awesome of you to make that analogy of the dance. I feel here the person is learning to rise above the the flapping of wings, the fluttering, the passive aggressive energies around them, rising above the fight, taking yourself above it, to not be a part of it so much as to look at it from a broader perspective so that you can understand the nature of the conflict. And that's what Spirit says here. This is one of the hardest cards I think we have to deal with on a happy hour.
Yeah, I would say so too.
Yeah.
It's not even very nice to deal with on our regular forecast.
Right.
So, Krista, I don't know if you're going to type in a question, but if you are, I just thought I would show you a picture of our little Sunny cat who likes to sit on the set with us. Say hello to Crystal.
All right, so we're going to pull one card for Crystal today. And do come back and see us, Crystal. We'll be happy to tackle your questions. We're here twice a week for that, on Sundays from 2 to 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And Thursdays are a little bit quieter sometimes, so you can get in more easily from 7 and 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. All right. Shuffle Mr. O.
Okay.
I'm just giving Sunny a back rub. And the fur is flying. I shuffled, didn't I? So cut him. You.
Okay, Crystal.
The Page of Air. Oh, we got a lot of swords today. The page... I don't know why, Crystal, but when I'm seeing this Page of Air, I feel that maybe it's possible that Spirit is trying to contact you right now. I mean, the page is about communication, and that's a very
Messages.
angelic image on this particular card, the Good Tarot. It's possible that communications, I don't know if you've been feeling it lately. Usually at this time of year, a lot of people have more dreams and different things coming through to them. So it is possible that somebody is trying to make a connection or contact.
Spirit is perhaps blessing you with a certain grace and maybe saying that the message delivered to you is also a message it wouldn't mind if you delivered to others too.
Well, that's nice.
And to say, to try to be diplomatic and tactful in all your dealings with people, and that basically spreading the message of peace and hope is also a delicate dance, that not everyone can interpret what the meaning of the dance is. And so Spirit is saying that maybe you are more called to do that because of your own nature, the diplomatic and tactful and kind nature that you have, the willingness to express yourself, because in a way it's also representing a vulnerability about yourself.
The other thing about it is, I think, Crystal, is that, this is a call. Spirit is calling on you to, in whatever ways you're expressing yourself, through your job, through your relationships with others, express the authentic you. Show who you really are in those words, and remember that those words reflect on you. And that's what we have for you, Crystal. I hope you enjoyed or were able to hear that message.
So thanks for dropping in.
Thanks for dropping in. And that is the end of our show today. Do join us again tomorrow for our live stream from 2 to 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Plus, tomorrow, My Material Matters video will release in the morning. It's the weekly outlook for the material side of life for the elemental signs of the zodiac.
Aren't we doing an unboxing soon?
We are.
So that may appear later today or certainly very soon.
It's not a Halloween themed one, but we did get a couple of new decks that we're going to unbox.
All right.
So stay tuned for that as well. All right.
Okay.
Thanks everybody for joining us today. I hope you have a very happy day. Take care. Bye-bye.